So is this any good at one-tenth the cost of the Apple Pencil? Let's find out. All right, welcome back to my channel. What we're gonna do today is we're actually gonna look at, this is called the Joyroom, and my wife's gonna wonder what I'm ordering with that kind of a name, but the Joyroom passive capacitive pen. And it's a pen that replaced the Apple Pencil, or at least in theory. It's full aluminum, pretty good build quality for my initial take of it. It does have a magnetic cap on it that slides on and off. It's got a back end that unscrews with a replacement in there. And it's a pen that doesn't have any batteries, capacitive, so you don't need to worry about batteries. And I'm gonna test it today. I'm gonna test it on both. I have a Digiland, well, I'm gonna test it on an iPad. I have a Digiland tablet here, which check out my channel, search for Digiland and you'll find that. It's a great $69 tablet, just cheap for kids and stuff. And then this is my iPad 6th generation, you can see it here. So I'm gonna test it on both of those and see how this capacitive pen works and if it's any good. So it comes in a lot of different colors and it says that it's compatible with all different types of things. Again, I have a 6th generation iPad, but it says it's compatible with your iPhone and also Samsung stuff, so Android as well. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out. We're gonna go through the different, in the video, what I wanna do is just show you close-ups of everything, show you how everything works. I'm going to show you the dimensions, the build quality, and then we're going to get into just showing you how responsive it is in both the Android and the the Apple tablet. And we're going to kind of dive into it. You guys know my reviews here. I picked this up for about $8.79. I'm not sure why Amazon always does this to me, but I go back in there and now it's like $10.99. But I know you can get it for, if you keep searching, maybe the first time you buy it, it'll be cheaper. They have some algorithm that just raises the cost on you. So that's not fair. But in any case, I have a link in the description if you want to pick one of these up. They're great, so far as the initial build quality, but are they great on the actual tablets? And we're going to find that out. So that's what this video is about. Sit tight, like I always say, pull up a chair, some popcorn, just relax, and we'll get into this. Finding some good stuff for cheap, and we can all afford out there, not breaking the bank, spending hundreds of dollars on a pencil that most likely you won't use that much. So let's get into it. Let's find out what this is all about. This is the Joyroom capacitive pencil or pen or whatever they call it. Link in the description so you can figure it out. Let's figure it out. All right, so here's the name Joyroom. I have no idea where they came up with that. It's kind of funny, but anyways, it's a passive capacitive pen. It's JR-BP560. That means no battery. It comes in a nice case. You can see it here. It looks really nice. For the money, it's a really nice package. You can see it here that it has a weird tip. It's a 180-degree tilt on it and a magnetic cover. We're going to cover that because the tip is so unusual. You can see it here. It kind of looks like a disc. Wait for that and we'll come to it. What basically it comes in the box is this, it's just the pen and then a glove. And the glove is actually kind of to, if you're drawing and you don't want to get your palm red, you put this little glove on. It only goes on your kind of, your basically 2 fingers, and I'll show it here. It looks like a Michael Jackson glove, and you put this on, and then if you're drawing, it won't register those fingers if it touches the tablet. So it's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's added feature for the money. We'll get into that in a second. Here's the pen itself. The pen is made of all aluminum. It's solid, very heavy. It's just really nice to hold, so it's a nice pen overall. The front of it does have this like twist off top, or it's actually magnetic, and as you get close it'll just snap right on, which is nice for the price. See right there, it just snaps on, and that's nice for the money. The back of it actually unscrews and it has a replacement tip for you as well, so you can get a replacement tip in there. That's nice. Here's a look at the tip. It's like this disc shaped. It's hard to explain. I'm going to show you how I draw. It does tilt. You don't even notice it's there. It just works flawlessly and perfect. So it's kind of a turn off looking at it, but it works really well. And then finally the back is made out of a nice aluminum. That's where the extra tip is. So let's get into a little bit more here. All right, back to the glove. So the glove is a little bit hard to get on because it's only got 2 fingers, and it's just, you have to just fool around with it for a little while. The thing about the glove, though, and it's an added feature, I didn't ask for it, but it does smell like grim death. It smells like something from China with chemicals and stuff, so you may want to wash it before you use it. Overall, though, the glove worked really well to kind of cancel my palm out. So just an added feature, really good, something that I recommend using if you're going to be drawing or something like that. All right, first up is the Digiland Tablet. This is the Android tablet. Take a look at this. The responsiveness is actually what really surprised me. Here's a better angle, actually. So this is just a drawing application. It's a free one I picked up. Watch how responsive this tip is. This is obviously a little bit thicker line here, but it doesn't take long to register any of the marks that I put on here. I can spell things out. I can type. This is kind of, again, this is a thicker font. I'll go to a smaller font in a second. But if you were to draw, if you drew a lot, or if you actually needed us to take notes in school and stuff like that, the responsiveness is, there's no lag or anything like that. And this is on a cheap $65 Android tablet, so it works really, really well. And again, the tip kind of moves around. It's hard to explain, but it feels like a normal pen. So overall, it's great. Now with the iPad, it even gets better. Here's some good examples. I mean, look at the precision you can write in. I can write perfectly. It's super thin lines, and you know, there's no lag at all. So it's not even like a millisecond. It seems like, at least when you're drawing or when you're writing something. And so if you were taking notes on an iPad, this would even work better. I mean, this is just really nice for $8. And then finally, if you're an artist, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and draw a car here. But I can imagine actually somebody that really was into art and stuff, if they just wanted to get started and didn't want to spend $100 on a pen, you can go ahead and buy this and just have a really good time. I mean, it's like, again, there's not a lot of lag there, and you're not going to miss a lot of strokes or anything like that. You can fill in stuff, scratch in stuff. Overall, it's just really, really good, and I would recommend it. So I you know, again, you get what you pay for sometimes, but in this case, you get a lot more. I gotta say, this is a steal for around $9. All right, to wrap everything up, can this replace the Apple Pencil? I'm going to say yes. And again, I'm going to say I don't get paid. They didn't send this to me for free. I'll disclose stuff when I get stuff for free, or if they're paying me. This is actually something I bought, I tried. I wanted to see if it's good enough. For me, it is. I'm not a professional artist. I take notes. I do like maybe some sketches and stuff. This is perfect for that. It works perfectly. The responsiveness is incredible on the screens that I've actually tested with. The longevity of using it, I'm not so sure about, because the tips, I've heard the tips can break and stuff, but I have also heard the company's a stand-up company. They'll replace the tips for you. Again, I've never even talked to this company before. There's other products that I do. Sometimes I talk to them, but this one I have not. And this is something that I just wanted to try. So it's just kind of a simple review. Nothing, you know, I'm not telling you that this is going to be the best thing you've ever bought, but for $8.79 or whatever I picked it up for, I mean, it's like a Starbucks, 2 cups of coffee or something. It's totally worth it. If you want to just take basic notes in the office, basic sketching, and even maybe some advanced stuff I'm not so sure about, because I'm not an artist like that. I think it's good enough for just getting by, especially for kids and stuff. I mean, although they may break the tip, as long as your kid's not totally wild or whatever, it might last for them. I just, you know, I'm very careful with it, so I can't vouch for that. But I have to say, Joyroom capacitive pen with no batteries lasts a long, you know, obviously forever until the tip goes out. Don't have to worry about batteries. It's a good overall deal, and I would definitely pick one up at the end of the day. So I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys like these kind of reviews. I mean, a lot of places out there go after the really expensive stuff. I'm more kind of for the normal person that can afford an $8 pen versus a $100 pen just to draw a couple little things on. So that's what my channel is all about, finding good stuff for cheap. So subscribe if you can. I do a lot of Apple, but I mean, again, I work in Chrome and I work in PC. I work in a lot of other stuff. So subscribe if you can. Help me out, grow the channel. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.